Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're ready for a new Magic the Gathering Arena Alchemy Lord of the Rings edition free-to-play beginner deck. No rares, no mythics, no problem. Within today's deck list, we are using only commons and uncommons, focusing around the new Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set within Magic the Gathering, which is easy to collect via a few drafts. Now, I recommend that you do draft here and there for each set, A, to get a little bit better at drafting, because it's different than constructed, most definitely, but B, it's just a phenomenal way to help grow your collection without really sinking in a lot of money, right? So, if you are a beginner, that's going to be relevant information to you, of course. So get some drafting done, and if you're looking to do a draft, do the Lord of the Rings draft, and by doing that, you will collect the majority of this deck. Now, I get that in a lot of the free-to-play videos. It's like, I just installed the game, and I don't automatically have all of these cards. Okay? I understand. Play for a week or two. Do a draft or two. Then you'll get it. What I'm saying is that you don't have to pour in hundreds of dollars for the deck. Okay, there's a big difference, so with that being said, very excited to break down the latest free-to-play beginner budget deck within Alchemy. We are playing with the Tempt mechanic in Orzhov black and white colors. We're going to break down the deck list in depth, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, just so you understand exactly how the deck is going to, function as a whole. Then we will move on to our gameplay footage, experimenting now within the meta. How does the deck work within, the environment of other decks that it will interact with? Finally, we're going to wrap up with our closing thoughts, deck review, upgrade guide, which we have completed for you. A complete video on this, which is super exciting. If you're looking to take the deck to the next level, and a pack opening. What is this? Got some squirrels on this bad boy. Is this Modern Horizon? So that is pretty cool. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord. But most importantly, just kick back, relax, enjoy. Let's check out the new Magic deck. Alrighty then. Lord of the Rings free-to-play Tempt is a 60-card Alchemy deck with a 2.2 average, 23 lands in the brew, and we are building around the Tempt mechanic. With the ring, we can pull that up here, the ring. So whenever you tempt, you'll progress through the ring to the 4th phase of it. Whenever you tempt, you'll choose a creature you control as your ring bearer. It now becomes legendary. So your ring bearer is legendary, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. This is nice because we can get some unblockable damage in if our opponent's defenders have higher power than our attacker. And whenever the ring bearer attacks for phase 2, draw a card and then discard a card. This is going to help us cycle through our library. And for our 3rd phase here, whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller will sacrifice it at the end of combat. So, let's say they have a 1/4 and you're attacking with a 2/2. They can just defend it forever, right? But once you get to this 3rd phase, they're going to have to sacrifice it, which is pretty cool. And then, next turn, hopefully you get through. Finally, whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. So this is actually going to increase its damage output quite a bit. Hopefully it still remains unblocked. And, that's going to help us close out the game in a hurry. Aside from that, we're building around probably the most broken uncommon of the set, Nazgûl for 3 mana, a 1 power 2 toughness creature with Death Touch. Whenever Nazgûl enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you, progressing us through the ring like we just discussed. And whenever the ring tempts you, put a +1/+1 counter on each wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgûl. Okay, so we have different art for each Nazgûl. If you're curious how to do that, you just, click on the card when we type it in. I know, and then the side arrow here, and then you'll put 1 Nazgûl of each art style that you want. Otherwise, they're all going to be the same art. I know, that's important. So we are running, I believe, 8 of them in the build. 9 is a little heavy. If you want 9, you maybe want to cut another land, but I feel like 8 is enough. So these are going to be our main damage output, plus they make great defenders with the Death Touch. Also tempting with a few other cards within the deck, took Reaper for 2 mana, 2 power, 1 toughness. Whenever it dies, the ring tempts you. And then we have Gollum, Patient Plotter for 2 mana as a 3 power, 1 toughness creature. When it leaves the battlefield, the ring will tempt you, and we can pay 1 to sacrifice a creature, returning it from our graveyard to our hand at sorcery speed, working great with the Took. Of course, that will also work great with something like the Shambling Ghast, which is from an older set. We'll get to that in a second. Before we do, let's talk a little bit more about the Tempt mechanic. Samwise the Stouthearted for 2 mana, 2 power, 1 toughness with Flash. And when it enters the battlefield, choose a permanent from your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand, and then the ring tempts you. This is really nice, as we will be sacrificing some of our goodies and bringing them back, so we're not really losing much value from it. And then we have Faramir, Field Commander for 4 mana, 3 power, 3 toughness. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card. Absolutely phenomenal. And whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Faramir as your bearer, you'll create a 1/1 token. And this is really cool because now you can sacrifice that token next turn to draw a card, right? Bring Gollum back, whatever it happens to be. And then our last temp mechanic, I believe, will be Golem Spite from 1 mana, instant speed. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. And then we can pay 4 to exile it from our graveyard for a temptation at sorcery speed. Very, very nice. Some other goodies in the deck, like I mentioned, Shambling Ghast for 1 power, 1 toughness. When it dies, choose 1. Target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. This is to keep Bowmasters in line, right? Make sure that they're not, ruining your day. You can also create a treasure token if you need that. We will have the Deadly Dispute at instant speed for 2. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature or artifact, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. This is very nice when we start cycling with Faramir. Tempting to make the 1/1, sacking that 1/1 to draw a card, right? And around we go. 4 copies of Go for the Throat, 2 mana, instant speed, destroying target non-artifact creature as some removal, and Reprieve for 2 mana, instant speed, returning target spell to its owner's hand while allowing us to draw a card. We have 4 Scoured Barrens. We have the Dross Pit, the Fair Basilica, the Gate of the Black Dragon, and the Gate to the Citadel. We can seek with the gates. The Barrens will just be life gain, and the the Dross Pits and the Basilica can be sacrificed to draw a card. So, really nice land base here if you are a free-to-play player. Of course, as we do showcase that upgraded version at the end of today's video, you'll notice that a big change is the land. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord if you want to support. Mostly it's just that like button. It takes us literally 1 second. I really appreciate it. And after today's gameplay, and the other deck or whatever, we're going to tear open to a pack as well, so don't go anywhere. Kick back, relax, and enjoy some free-to-play Orzhov Lord of the Rings Tempt. Keeping 7, going first, Ghast into Took, into Dispute. Well, let's first hit for 1. It's good manners, right? Hold up Deadly Dispute in case they interact with us. Probably just straight to our Nazgûl. Why not, right? No need to Nazgûl yet. Well, unless they kill the Took. If they kill the Took, I want to dispute it, though. Right, so let's hit for 3. I might end turn and Reprieve. Absolutely. Oh, gross. 4th land. Let's attack. Sack the Ghast. Make the treasure token, double draw. End turn. Next turn. Next turn we Nazgûl. I want to hold up, go for the throat here. They're too greedy to not. As long as they don't have a Golem's Bite, that would upset me. Let's take the Ghoul. Our turn. Land out, Nazgûl out. Tempt. Took as our bro. Our bro bearer. Let's hit for 2 to 11. Removal? No. I was kind of thinking that I would draw instead. It's okay that you remove it. I understand. Let's tempt Adelphia. Double land. Ugh. Disgusting. End turn. We have 3 treasures. Reprieve is open. Not a fan. Another double draw. No. Well. Yeah. What else would we need to land for? Puts them back a turn. And that's as important as anything. Certainly as important as double dropping Nazgûls. Right? And we are fully tempted. We're at 4. So we do have that 3 damage. We have the sacrifice. We have the draw, discard, and unblockable. Oof. Ooh, who plays with this card? I thought that was banned. Not yet. We wish. We wish. Combat damage. No combat damage. Do we want to draw a discard? I do. I'm going to get rid of the swamp. I know they've got protection. Just get me through my deck, though. Okay, so they're going to lose life here. We need something to kill Shieldred. Death Touch. Doing it again! Oh, wow. Nervous. I'm in danger, right? Nazgûl, which I immediately dunk on. Gotcha! That was smooth, baby! Uh-oh. Oh, and I got... Let's tempt Adelphia. This is looking like lethal to me. Could all, you know, very well be removal. I think we handled ourselves really well. That's annoying. We do get another tempt. We could bring back a Took. I don't think that's worth it. Maybe we could have kept removal and just forced the blocks in case it was a Shieldred. They basically have to play Shieldred, then draw with the ring. No. So even if they drew Shieldred, good game. We just, you know, I think did a really, really good job at dealing with their Nazgûls, whereas ours didn't get dealt with and they got to grow. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. Shambling Ghast on 1 is always really good. Halfling's phenomenal. What a good card. Took Reaper in play. And then we're going to go with the Nazgûls. Oh, that's not good. I don't have removal. Nice curve. We might be in some trouble here. Let's get 2 damage in, down to 17. We might be in more trouble than I want to admit. Just keep playing Nazgûls, dude. I need them to defend, or I would attack for 4. If they play another Joda... Okay, Cure. Grabbing a Might. Yeah, I mean, we're still in trouble. Do they have a 3-drop with the Delighted Halfling? Into another 2-drop? Ooh, could be a 4-drop. I will block Ratabrick. And just chump block. Okay, the halfling can be used for colorless for indestructible there. It's fine, we should still block the damage. Let's just grab the treasure, I guess. I'm going to take a hefty little swing here, I think. Because the Might can't block it. Big damage. I mean, they're doing a ton too, though. The difference is they're at 9, we're at 20. We can Nazgûl block Pull it back with Sam. We might have to switch the Ring Bearer to the weaker Nazgûl, though, maybe. We just want to make sure the Ring Bearer's, you know, going to get an attack through. We have both black and white defenders, so, you know, kind of safe from the might. Can they untap a creature? Okay, protection from black. And they want to block with the halfling. Can't we kill the might here if Jodah dies? And then if they use the halfling, there's no block on our other Nazgûl. It has to be that way. There actually would be a block because Ratabrick. Vigilance. And that's going to actually re-trigger, I guess, as well. Maybe we should have left Jodah's damage go through. We do get to kill the might here, though. Even though it comes back, I understand. We have to deal with it. And then Jodah's back. Cycling the land. Sam's in play. Nazgûl took Shambling Ghast. Guess it's just the Nazgûl life for me. I like Deadly Dispute, but I think we still go for it. Let's see what the draw discard brings. Again, they're so low. We get rid of the halfling, and they're taking 6. Interesting. Oh, sorry, 5. I was thinking it was 4, but it's phase 4 of the ring. Draw the Nazgûl? Or just Nazgûl? Maybe we'll leave it as Sam. Sam is a good boy. Again, we're at 20 life, and they probably are defending for the most part. Ratabrick's in unblockable. Interesting. 10 potential damage from 20 to 10. We take Joda's token out, which is great news. It's going to reduce the power and toughness of their creatures. They're down to 4 with a Sam, a secondary might, and a food token for sustainability. Okay. I might need to discard this. So we're going to get the kill on Sam. Only 2 blockers. This is lethal. I believe this to be lethal. Because if... yeah. I just don't see a way for them to get out of this. Good game. BEA beautiful. Because I think the food is 2, right? Oh, and furthermore. Nice top deck. I guess the token. Whatever. Radabrick is so good. Oh my god. We still get pretty lucky here though, right? Sam gets in for 5. Good game. And that's like a, you know, a rare and mythic deck almost entirely. That's, you know, pretty good showing for ourselves. Going first, playing slow, which is it's okay. We don't really have 1-drops, so not a problem. Let's get our Took Reaper in play. I have these sleeves. Let's first hit for 2. Play the land. Pass over. We've got some good removal. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I mean, it ramps, which I don't appreciate. Let's hit for 2. Gate of the Citadel is in tapped. Just gonna push this back to their hand. They might still just play a land, yep. We're sinking the gate now. Hit for 2 to 14. They grab 2 lands here. We don't like it. I'm just going to toss a salmon for increased damage output. Nazgûl is quite nice. Let's toss Gollum because we can replay it from the grave. Hitting for 4. Gollum our Took. We get tempted again. And then Gollum in play. Oh, get ley lined. That's going to hit Nazgûl. But, you know, we're facing off literally against one of the best decks in the world. And obviously piloted by one of the best players in the world as well. Mythic Championship Sleeves. I see you. As a free-to-play deck. Only commons and uncommons. And, you know, like, look how well we were doing. At least for a time. Oh. Good game, bro. So this would cost 5. Leave us with 2. We're not doing much else. And it's only at sorcery speed? No, we can do it whenever. It's not great. Hello, kitty. Can you help me win this game? So let's go to blockers. Let's take out another one just manually. Big damage. We do tempt to 4, which is good. They're going to cycle. They have a lot of value right now. Cat, you're why I lose games. All right, so Sam in play. Grabbing other Sam. Sam will deal 5 damage here. Sorry, 6. Hopefully. Let's get in there. Toss the land. That's all right. They're down to 9. I can't believe we're doing just so well, to be honest. Nazgûl. Sack Sam. And then bring Sam back. With Sam. Sam. It's a Sam off. We tempt, Nazgûl goes up. They're going to make a might. 4 cards in hand after the draw. Oh, dang it, Randy. I think a really close match, nonetheless. Like, obviously, we're getting beat down here. Was that 9, 10, 12 damage? They could have an angel for lethal. And because I said it out loud, they will. Third path. Doesn't really do much. Destroy your binding. We're so close. Right? I almost wish I would have played Gollum last turn. Waiting for 6, down to 3. That's so close. Oh, Sam wasn't the ring bearer. Oops. My bad. We should have used Gollum's bite to make Sam the ring bearer again. All right. And then there's the Archangel. The rank angel, as I like to call it. Very good. Very close match, too, there. We did forget to make Sam the ring bearer. We would have had them down to 3, which is so close, considering the gap within price value or wild card requirements between the two decks, right? So, you know, this deck is worth hundreds of dollars to build an arena. Ours is worth like 15. So, or free if you just draft a couple times, right? So, really nice performance, even though we still, you know, don't come out on top. Alrighty then. So, great deck, considering no rares, no mythics. I know you all want to talk about the upgrade guide, which we have for you. But first, let's discuss some other cards that I was considering while building this deck. I was looking to do a free-to-play Alchemy deck, and I thought the Tempt mechanic was quite good. Bilbo was almost in the deck. This was almost a Grixis deck. Black, red, and blue. So we might have some more free-to-play decks coming your way. I really liked Gandalf, and I really liked Ringsight within that same notion. Shadow Summoning, I thought that could be pretty cool for the tokens if we were running more of a sacrifice. And the Gateway, it was a more defensive card, destroying artifact and enchantment. This is, I think, very good on the side of go for the throat, in case there are some artifacts that we need to remove, and enchantments, I guess, double down, so that's quite nice. So those are probably the two biggest considerations, and then, you know, this one kind of was going to be a different deck, right? So with that being said, let's talk about the upgrade guide. And you're really lucky here because I have it done completely for you, and I'm going to teach you how to find it. So here we are. Hello Good Game on YouTube. You already know how to find it. Usually you're at the home page here. Typically you might even go to the videos to see all my uploads in chronological order, right? Catch up on everything that's new. But if you're looking for a specific video, go to the playlist. Today we're in Alchemy, and this is where you're going to find the upgrade guide. This deck will be, of course, a free-to-play deck in the free-to-play playlist. But then if we go here to the Orzhov Alchemy deck, Frodo, One Turn Kill is Ridiculous is the name of the game. Leave a thumbs up here. You will get a complete upgrade guide. Now, it is the same Orzhov Tempt mechanic, but we're using some rares, we're using some mythics, the lands have been upgraded, and it is all done in depth for you, right? So check that out. And of course, let's move into our beloved pack opening. I will link this video in the description so you can easily find it. However, I did want to show you how to really navigate into those playlists because, you know, some days you're looking for a new historic deck. Some days you're looking for a new alchemy deck, whatever it happens to be. So let's get our absolute Godzilla on. This thing's crazy. Now, this is a Modern Horizons 2-pack, so I don't really know anything here. The Tempest Roar. Interesting. The cards are sticking together, as they so often do. All right. Forest. Step through for 5 mana. That's absolutely unplayable. The Ethereum Spinner. Interesting. I like your name. Glimmer Baron. Barine? Oh my gosh. Don't embarrass yourself, HGG. The Orchid Strider. Again, very expensive. So shiny. I told you we were going to get our squirrel on. Again, I don't think that's playable. Slag Strider. Are we drafting? You know, is this a draft booster? I joke. The Caprichrome. Really like the name of this. The art is quite confusing, though. It's a goat. An artifact creature goat. That's... okay. Glimpse of Tomorrow. Interesting. No mana cost on this. Sorcery. Suspend for 3 and 2 red. Shuffle all permanents you own into the library. Then reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put all non-aura permanent cards revealed this way into the battlefield. Then you do the same for aura cards. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Interesting. Very interesting. The Milliken. Get your mill on. I believe this to be an alt art Floodhound. Investigating. Discerning Taste as our holographic. And then a Flibble Flip token. But we also get the squirrel. Now that's a lot of fun. So Glimpse of Tomorrow, I believe to be the big winner there. I don't know if Floodhound's good. Maybe it is. Somehow I doubt it. A lot of just unknown cards here. You'll have to let me know in the comments if there were any absolute bangers that I should pull out of the pile, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, this was a whole lot of limited. That's how these older sets go. I just feel so lost, right? It's like, or not necessarily older sets, any set that I'm unfamiliar with. Because Modern Horizons is pretty new, right? So not really finding anything crazy there, but we'll get some more packs. And also in the comments, let me know what we should buy for packs. We did the 2 Lord of the Rings booster box openings. We've gone through, box after box after box, and I think we've got like a month or 2 till it drain. I need more packs to open. Do we buy more Lord of the Rings packs? Or should I just be mixing it up with old packs and different packs that we typically don't see in the game, like Modern Horizons 2? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. Have an absolute magical day. Peace.